that first opportunity to get out and just play a different opponent for the first time this preseason. So for you, what were sort of your major takeaways from the 70 minutes today?
Yeah, so we worked on the defensive side for the last several days. So I thought from that standpoint, we were excellent today. Got a clean sheet over the 70 minutes. Our goal was to win each half. We won the first half, which was good, found a goal, won 1-0, and then the second half was 0-0. But really liked just our work rate, how competitive we were, how disciplined we were, and I thought we were really tough to break down. And that gives us a very strong foundation to build from in that first half as well. I loved the quality of chances that we created. Much improved from the first inter squad. I thought we got great rhythm on that side of the ball and control, and then turned that into chance creation. And our transition play was good too. We had two moments where Leo was in, and if it wasn't for their goalkeeper making a key save and him just missing the far post, it's 2-0 in that first kind of 35. And in the second 35, we got a lot of young guys playing, Revs 2 guys, academy guys, and they really dug in and gave an effort to keep the clean sheet, and a lot of bright spots with those guys.
I know there's chemistry building at different spots all over the field. We just talked to Leo. When you think of Leo coming into a group with Carles, Luca, these guys he's going to have to be building chemistry with, how have you seen that sort of coming along in the attack in the early days?
Yeah, I think, it's about building and it's about taking steps every day. And we have 6 opportunities to play, in these preseason games, another opponent. This was the first opportunity. And we're gaining chemistry every day. We're gaining fitness every day. We're gaining quality every day, and we're also building confidence. And we're building a winning mentality, even though it's just 70 minutes. And for one group, it's 35 minutes, and the other group, it's 35 minutes. But we want to be a better defensive team. We want to be a more competitive team, and we want to be a winning team. And I thought, we saw those things today. In addition to taking with us what we worked on the first week, the attacking side and gaining control. I thought we had more control in that first 35, better control and better chance creation than we did, in the inter squad. So I was really pleased with the progress overall, and long way to go, obviously, but, pleased with the progress.
I know you mentioned the work rate too, and you talked about building that physical element, especially a week and a half into preseason. How important is building that physical element in terms of the baseline of the way that you want to play?
Yeah, it's critical, and you saw today we had in both halves 11 honest guys on the pitch working hard, no luxury guys. And when you have no luxury guys and you have 11 players who are defending and all working and organized, because that's the other thing is tactically being organized, then you're tough to play through. But last year at times we would have 10 or 9 players defending, and a lot of at times guys taking breaks, and that was a real, for me, initiative in the players that we added, is we're going to be an honest team, and we're going to be a competitive team, and yeah, we're going to attack, and of course we want to score goals, but also as a base starting point every game, home and away, we want clean sheets and we want to be competitive. And if you start from that type of foundation, you're in every game.
And I know the foundation, the game model, the system doesn't change, but even for our coaching staff in preseason, how much is there sort of figuring out what works with different combinations, with different guys, with different setups? How much of that is there?
Yeah, what we wanted to install is an identity and a philosophy of how we want to play on both sides of the ball, but also tactical flexibility in our systems and our structures that we use, so we're not predictable. And we played a slightly different system today than we did in the inter squad, and some different personnel changes. We want the players to be able to adapt, whether that's game to game, whether that's in game, whether that's with our attacking shape to our defensive shape, those structures, how they change and rotate and become fluid. And I really like the players, the way they're working, and the way that they're becoming a tactically flexible team.